as you know, I came on the air. I'm like, Danny Dimes stinks, blows, right?
He did.
Had no idea, because Good Morning Football's on at a very early time.
Very early out here on the West Coast. Yeah.
I had no idea. Peter Schrager had the same sense and brought that to the television people on NFL Network this morning. Peter, are you there, sir? You here?
I'm here, Rich. We are just like-minded people right now for the purity and sanctity of good nicknames.
It blows. It blows. First of all,
terrible.
Do we know, where did Danny Dimes come from? Do we know?
I don't know, and I don't like it, and I don't want to announce it or have a nickname just yet. I want to let this thing marinate,
right.
And I feel like it's being shoved down our throats as a collective nation.
I agree. So, as you know, Peter, you and I are lockstep not only on this, but we're also people who like to improve. We don't just criticize. We'd like to improve. So, what have you unearthed? What have you come up with as a possible switch here, Peter?
We obviously talked about it on the show. We put it to Twitter. A couple good ones.
Okay, what do you got?
Steely Dan, I liked. Steely Dan hit with me. Daniel Jones, Steely Dan, a very revered musical group, of course.
Yes.
But he's got that Steely demeanor, and it's a throwback to a different era of music when it wasn't just all crap and junk. Steely Dan, to me, really hit. I don't know what you think of that one, Rich.
Oh, well, here's what I would say is that it's Steely Dan is as you point out, a certain brand of music that doesn't get made much anymore. It's borderline yacht rocky, and for somebody like Daniel Jones, who is 22, but he acts 52, kind of like it. Steely Dan does seem like it's beyond his years, and he acts again like somebody who would go to a Steely Dan concert and sway to Aja. Like that's the way I would go.
I love Aja. Great album.
Yep.
Walter Becker, Donald Fagen, of course. But he does seem like a yacht rock guy. Charlotte Latin, prep school, wearing the Lacoste polo. I think he could be Steely Dan. The other one we got, which actually came from the Culver News Desk, was from Will Selver, who said, the Duke, and an honor and a tip of the hat to Wellington Mara.
Oh, please.
And, of course, Daniel Jones went to Duke.
I know that. We rejected that out of hand. Like, the Giants are not going to allow a nickname to be similar to Wellington Mara's. The nickname's on the ball, for crying out loud. And you also got John Elway is the Duke. And, I will have to reject that one. Steely Dan is one that I think could be a headline writer, but it's not like something again that somebody's going to say in a game. Like, what a move by Steely Dan, I mean, I just don't.
I kind of like it, actually. When you said it, I kind of like it.
So, Brockman, which ones do we have that we can share with?
I got one
Peter?
more for you.
Oh, sure, go for it. Yeah.
The one last one is Danny Dimes. It's cool, whatever. It's very internet. The currency of the moment, though, is not nickels, pennies, dimes. It's crypto. So I said Danny Crypto is a lot cooler. He's faster than regular currency. He's more new age. He's very 2019. Danny Crypto, like a Bitcoin. That one hit for me. I like that.
Danny Crypto. Okay, it rolls off the tongue. The thing is, he's just so it's like Danny Milquetoast. I mean,
he's not cool.
But I'm sure he might be in person. But he is just flat out Eli 2.0. That's maybe his nickname, Eli 2.0.
That might be it.
I mean,
that might be it.
That's what he is.
The book after Eli was the feedback we got. The book after Eli, although, like you said, in the play-by-play. Oh, nice pass by the book after Eli.
Yeah, no.
Really roll off the tongue.
Too cumbersome. What did we come up with, Chris? What have our listeners and viewers come up with?
We got Downtown Danny, Dapper Dan.
No. Legend Danny.
Oh, we got that. I like Danny Dazzle.
Oh, Danny Dazzle. That's worse than. I take Danny Dimes over Danny Dazzle. Daniel Boom.
The Dan Chise.
Daniel Boom. The Dan Chise. That's not a bad one.
Not terrible.
Or we just agree to disagree, and the guy he's not a nickname guy.
Or Danny Dimes, because he's dropping dimes out there.
Because it sounds like a Goodfellas character.
Well, so
and
what?
He's not
New York,
gangster.
home of the five families.
I understand, but he's not at all that guy. He's not a Danny Dimes. It's terrible.
This fan base has cannibalized and galvanized around that. Where I said on air, I kind of think Danny Dimes is lame, and I thought that would be like a throwaway comment. I got hundreds of tweets being like, Schrager, you're lame. Shut up. Like, people do not want to hear that. They love their Danny Dimes. They're very tied to it.
Peter, you're like Coach Dale All right, and the fans are yelling at you. They're screaming at you. They think you're nuts. You just wave your belief in your leather satchel and say your team's on the floor, Peter. Don't listen to those people.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Take out that measurement. Is the rim 10 feet? It is. That's all I'm saying.
Damn
Let's
straight.
go.
Damn straight. And Danny Dimes blows. Thanks for the call, Peter. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
You're the best. I
Right
love
back
Bruce
at-
Feldman, too. Good.
He's sitting there right there. There he is. There, Brucey Nichols right there. There's Brucey Nichols. Thanks for the call, Peter. Thank you.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.